I don't want to say her name. I don't want to say her name. You guys know who I'm talking about. It's Grandpa's former neighbor. She is going on podcasts and videos and just totally smashing us, and videos and just totally smashing us and making up stuff that is not true. And I can't believe I have to make a video like defending it to begin with. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what happened. Up until a week ago, all of us were still friends. Everybody was talking. I was planning on having her in more videos. She was gonna, I don't know what happened. Of the most outlandish stuff that you could imagine, that my brother raped his own daughter and that's why he can't see her, which is total bullshit, okay? That he is a pedophile, that she was going to print up flyers and hand them out at Walmart with his picture on it saying that he's a pedophile. So one of the things that we would rip her off and treat her like a dog and not pay her to be in any of the videos, which if that were true, T, why would you even be in them in the first place? You bad for it, because it's not true. Every Christmas we bought her presents for and gave her money. In January we gave her the money for a new heater, or I'm not sure what it was. It was either a heater or a water heater, but she needed $2,000 like that and we gave it to her. Last year she said she was getting thrown out of her trailer and she needed money. We took out $3,000 like that afternoon and we gave it to her. There's been more instances than I can even remember where we compensated Tina and just gave it to her because she's our friend.
Money, cash, so I wouldn't report to Social Security. Didn't I meet you in the Home Depot parking lot when you were Bridget's mama and you were going to pick up some Christmas trees and you gave me $1,000 to fix my heat? I asked you, do you want to put it on camera? You said, no. I said, do you want a receipt for your taxes? Oh, no. Bridget said, oh, we can't do nothing with that anyway. It's really not, it's not nothing we could do with a tax write-off. But you sitting there trying to make these people believe that I didn't want to report it? See, that's what your daddy's been doing for years, and you guys couldn't wait till you turned 66. I remember when he was 65, he used to worry all the time someone's going to call a Social Security office on him. And why isn't anything in your daddy's name now? get Social Security for her 4 youngins in there. No, pardon me, 3. He didn't report for years. I remember when he used to get food stamps.
Because that's not what you do when you're trying to help people out. You don't brag about it. Because then you're doing it for attention. But anytime she would ask to be in videos so she could make money, and I would agree, and I would think of something for her. And we're your best friends, and you thanked us again in January for the heater and how we kept you from freezing your ass off, and you told us that your dad was finally starting to appreciate you, and she was making money. So we always gave her cash because she came to us and said that they were telling her if she flips on us, they'll leave her alone. In a nutshell, if she says that we're bad people and that our videos are fake, that they would leave her alone, they would leave her son alone. The people were trying to say that her dad was come over to Dad's house, and we made a video to try and protect her from all of this disgusting stuff being said, because we weren't going to sit there and let it happen. So we made a video, and we were appealing to all of you guys, asking for you to support Tina and look after her and not let this stuff be said about her. So when she says that we never did anything for her and we never had her back, this proves that wrong right here, because we made this video strictly to protect Tina.
Tina's not gonna hurt Tina. I'm gonna see to it. Michael and Bridget are gonna see to it. And I know you youngins are not gonna let him pull his shit no more on Tina.
Ironically, while we were making the same video, she straight up said that they told her if she flipped on us, they would leave her alone. Check this out.
If I expose angry grandpa, Michael and Bridget, and say their videos are fake and that they're scum of the earth, that he'll leave me alone. And he wanted to do that by making me compromise between him and my son.
So
day is gone, everybody wanted it. I've taken down all of Tina's videos. I did not hack Tina, she asked me to do it because she can't keep up with the videos any longer. Her son is at risk, Tina is at risk, her information has been leaked, and Tina has found out tonight that she can't do it any longer. So please stop trying to contact Tina now. Her videos have been removed and they're going to stay that way for good. I hope everyone understands, and I'll see you next time. Well, on my own channel, not on this one.
we came up with a plan. The idea would be that we would give Tina misinformation to carry over to these channels, and she would report it and look like a dumbass. Like, for instance, Grandpa's getting a peanut wagon. Never happened. happen, wasn't ever going to happen. Me and Bridget were getting engaged on Christmas Day. Never was going to happen. That's not happening. Dad was proposing to Lauren. We were going to Hawaii for our honeymoons. Dad was quitting the Angry Grandpa show in January. And Doug was going to be taking his place, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that she fed to these other channels so they would leave her alone. That was the plan. She would get in there, talk to them, tell them a bunch of crap that wasn't true, and they'd leave her alone. And that I don't know that to be true. I don't know. If you listen to the podcast she did, number one, she admits to straight up egging Grandpa's house. Now, you guys, this was right after he had surgery. He had a hole in his freaking back, rolling around in his bed, and all of a sudden his house got egged. And we decided not to talk about it on camera because if we did, it might bring other people to do it. So next thing you know, she's on this podcast a couple of days later telling people that she egged both of our houses. And let me tell you something, you guys. Our houses got freaking egged. Then they got egged again. That time we got a freaking license plate number, and I wonder who that belongs to. She egged our house twice, you guys. Twice. We filed a police report about the second time. It was enough. You can't just go to people's houses and throw eggs like you're fucking Bart Simpson. You know what I mean? Why was this? Because he's home. We're about to egg Grandpa's van and make him think the neighbors did it. That's all the eggs we have.
Hey, fat ass, don't fuck with me. God, you motherfucker.
Listen, you're gonna... If she's willing to egg your van, whatever.
I heard that son of a bitch too.
Oh, he's gonna call the cops. You can't call the cops.
Well, I'm gonna get off my car and I'll call the cops.
That's what you need to do. If you believe that Dad abuses his grandchildren and beats them with dog chains and starves them like you've been saying, then call the police. Because that's what needs to happen. I would call the fucking police if I thought you were doing that.
Discipline the grandkids.
Discipline or abuse? Because there's a big difference. Because I would actually sit down and talk to them, you know, try to explain to them. I know they're kids, but I try to explain to them so they would understand. He would yell, cuss at them, and tell them to do this and tell them to do that. If they didn't do it, he would, whip them or something. And one day, I was doing something judgment, which is mental disorder. Johnson was playing in the room, and he was making a lot of racket, and Charlie told him to shut up.
do if you actually believe it. And the reason you haven't done it and you won't do it is because you're full of shit and you're making it up, and now it's starting to blow up in your fucking face and you realize that the relationship that we had is over. So let me tell you something. You can tell all the lies that you want to tell. You can go on podcasts and tell people that my dad was a drug addict and he was hooked on pills, and you're absolutely right, because I wonder who was the one giving them to him in the first place. Who had my father hooked on pills? That's a pretty good question, isn't it, T?
They can put you at risk.
Oh, yeah, he did. I had to go, I can't believe it was him. And he had to get me, 9 miles out of my way, in your basement. And I didn't know his time. I was 30 miles riding with, and had suspended license, and warrants. And they go 9 miles out of my way to pick them up. If they would have got pulled over, I would have went to jail. He didn't care if I was risking my freedom for his pill addiction. He didn't care. All he cared about was getting his next fix. And if I didn't get his next fix, I would catch him.
This thing has crossed from being a stupid little YouTube argument into something way more serious. When you go egging people's houses and then posting comments that somebody should put antifreeze in meat and throw it over the fence so our dogs could eat it, you want to kill our dogs now? For what? For always being there for you? For always having your back? For always giving you money when you needed it, advice when you needed it? For always being there for you? We deserve our dogs to be dead because of that? Our houses to be egged? That sounds really fair, T. That sounds like we had a really good friendship. So I don't know how many subscribers we're going to lose from this, you guys. There are people that are going to leave because they like her, straight up. And I understand that she is a crazy, crazy character, straight up. She'll lose. 5,000? 20,000? All of them? Had our backs, and you guys are the real MVP. Thank you to all. This is something that I have to do. I have to protect ourselves. I have to talk about ourselves. If we lose everything because of this, so be it. But I'm going to tell the truth, and I'm putting it all out there myself so we don't get thrown under the bus by somebody with no evidence, just making up stuff because they're mad that we're not giving them money anymore. It comes down to money. That's it. That's the video. That's what